21. State Capitol Spending Spree, WTAE TV. And The Price of Political Printing, WGAL TV. And the Emmy Award goes to Ampersand, WNEP TV. Dave Bowman, reporter.
Character on your keyboard would be such a big deal.
But using one actually cost a local agency that helps battered women almost $1 million. Action 16 investigative reporter Dave Bowman's here now with the story. Dave.
Marisa Scott, the U.S. Justice Department shot down Schuylkill County's agency Women in Crisis, denying the needed money because the agency used one of these, an ampersand, on its application. The feds called it a special character violation.
Hotels in Scranton use ampersands in their time. So you now know what an ampersand is. The developments in the NFL have brought domestic violence to the forefront. This was an organization that helps rural women victims of domestic violence. They lost a grant because they put an ampersand on the application. I can only tell you I am so proud to be able to hold this for them. To the volunteers and the workers at Schuylkill Women in Crisis, may you have a weekend of peace. And to the victims of domestic violence, may you have a lot of tranquility in your lives, at least this particular time. This is for you. Let me quickly thank the anonymous tipster, my videographer, Roy Salstrom, who is in Washington, D.C. because he's so good, and my assistant news director, Jen Wade, who always looks at my copy and says, why don't we try this? And she always makes good very good, and she can make very good this. Thank you.
Okay, right now it's time for a commercial. Actually, time for 4 of the most creative ads produced in our chapter. They are the nominees for Outstanding Commercial as a Single Spot. A patisserie in Pittsburgh, Andy Kellerman. Discovery in Your DNA, Thorn Media. Lehigh Valley, The Opportunity is Yours, Fire Rock Productions. And One Day in Pompeii, Thorn Media. And the Emmy Award goes to we have a tie. A patisserie in Pittsburgh, Andy Kellerman Productions, Andy Kellerman producer.
Macaron because you have to control everything, humidity, the convection of sugar, the temperature of your oven. It's very complicated.
You really wouldn't expect to find a patisserie of this level here in Pittsburgh. That's what makes it a true hidden gem, and that's what I think is so fun and very unexpected. There's an immense amount of joy and love and passion that goes into each and every pastry.
For me,
Okay, Andy couldn't be here tonight, but we will make sure he gets his award. The other award recipient this evening in this category is One Day in Pompeii, Thorn Media. So we have Stephen Thorn, producer, Nicholas Abate, editor, Lawrence Thorn, producer, Kara Callahan, co-producer, and John Prezzuto, second DOP. Oh. Nice job, congratulations.
Thanks, everyone. This is a tremendous honor, and I just want to thank the Franklin Institute for being, I guess, one of the most risk-taking organizations that we work with. They kind of give us a lot of creative freedom, and we don't have another client like them. And thank you to my wife, who is unmentioned here, but probably should be. Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, don't worry, I'm going to make this short. There's only 3 people I'm going to thank. The first is my girlfriend for being my inspiration and for keeping me going. And the other 2 are my other 2 girlfriends, Thorn Media and the Franklin Institute. Because without you 2, I would still be serving food and not standing on the stage holding this award. So thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, right now we go back to the future with another student television category. Here are the 2014 College University student nominees for Outstanding Sports, produced as a live event. We have Kutztown University Golden Bear basketball coverage, Kutztown University. And we have Kutztown University Golden Bear football coverage, Kutztown University. They almost can't lose in this category. And the Emmy Award goes to, will it be Kutztown? Kutztown University Golden Bear football coverage, Kutztown University. Football coverage. Kara Codalise, faculty producer. Angela Newton, director. Calvin Spahn, assistant director. And Ryan Hill, TD.
Wortham lined up to the left of Looking Ball on 1st and goal. Just milking this clock. Looking Ball is going to throw. It's Reed. Reed makes the catch to the 5. Reed, end zone touchdown. Cody Reed gets in for 6.
That's one of the things about these Kutztown receivers. They're very hard to bring down one-on-one tackling. That time, Cody Reed sidestepped the tackler for Edinburgh and got in the end.
And after the loss of 2 on the run, it's now 2nd.
Well, this is awesome. We want to thank all our parents, our friends, Kutztown University, and all the faculty and the department. We get super hands-on experience, and it's great to win an award like this.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Very nice. Excellent, excellent. Love the college university work. Wonderful. All right, well, I can attest to this even on a personal level. Even with the most sophisticated computer models and hundreds of years of science, it takes courage to stand in front of a television camera and forecast the weather, especially since every viewer holds you personally accountable for each drop of rain on their parade. Right now, we have the Emmy Award for Outstanding Craft Achievement by an on-camera talent serving as a weather anchor. So here are the brave nominees. Stephen Cropper, WPXI TV. Steve McLaughlin, WTAE TV. And Tom Russell, WHP CBS 21. And the Emmy Award goes to Stephen Cropper, WPXI TV.
It is cold. We keep a severe weather risk in the high category tonight from Severe Weather Team 11. The snow showers have pretty much come to an end. They will be winding down. The air just basically so cold now, it's drying out. Wind chill warning will continue through Wednesday, and the wind chill readings flirting with a 30 to 40 below mark as you head through the morning commute and through the early part of the day. 6 below the actual air temperature now. These are the air temperatures.
So last year, Stephen was the guy who just like fist pumped his Emmy. It's a nice honor for the nicest guy in television. That was not the best he has, by the way. He does better than that. But anyway, it's a great honor for Steve. I'm sure he'll be excited. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the Emmy winners tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that our NATAS scholarship auction is just moments from closing. So please check out the great prizes on display in the back of the room. You can support the next generation of media professionals. And right now, we welcome our next award presenter, From WPXI TV, here is Lisa Sylvester.
Good evening, everyone. It's so nice to be here, and I just came from the green room, so I can tell you firsthand there are a lot of very excited people back there, so congratulations to all of the winners. And I have the honor of introducing a brand new Emmy category for Outstanding Sportscast. And here are the nominees. WTAE TV Action Sports, September 23rd, 2013, WTAE TV. CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol, March 7, 2014, WHP CBS 21. CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol, August 20th, 2013, WHP CBS 21. And the Emmy Award goes to, there's actually been a tie. So I have two envelopes up here. So we're going to start with this one. And the Emmy Award goes to WTAE TV Action Sports, September 23rd, 2013.
Perfect Pittsburgh sports night. Watching the Bucks win on the big screen, then seeing the Penguins skate to victory on opening night. At least that was the plan. The Pirates went to St. Louis in the NL Divisional Series riding a wave, and the Cardinals sent them crashing back down to earth tonight. Carlos Beltran belting a 3-run homer in the third, this one off A.J. Burnett, and the Pirates never did recover. In fact, Burnett tonight, let's just say he kind of imploded. The first 8 Cardinals reached base in that third inning. David Freese then clears off the bases with this hit. St. Louis scored 7 times in the third. The Pirates committed 3 errors, and only a Pedro Alvarez homer kept them from being shut out. The Cardinals win 9-1. Action Sports Guy Junker.
I would have preferred to see the Pirates beating the Phillies, but nobody works harder in our newsroom than Andrew Stockey. On behalf of him, who is anchoring tonight, thank you very much.
And we do have another winner in this category, so let me open the envelope. CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol, August 20th, 2013.
And now, CBS 21 Sports with Jason Bristol.
The Eastern League's West Division is like a value pack crammed together. 4 teams, including the Senators, all separated by just 3 games. The Senators are glad they're on top. Harrisburg tied for first on the road in Richmond. First game of a doubleheader. Craig White.
Hey guys, I'm not Jason, but he couldn't be here tonight. But he's an incredibly hard worker. I'm his sports photographer, so I'm happy to be up here and represent him. So, to more stories.
Up next, useful stories that can save viewers time, money, and aggravation. This is the 2014 Emmy Award for Outstanding Business or Consumer News reported as a feature or as a series. So please check out the big screens to see this year's nominees.
Dangerous Glass, KDKA TV. Susan Copen, David Columbine, Ian Smith, Dave Forstate, Martin Rogers. Roof Inspections, Fox 29, Mark LaValle, Jeff Cole, Gary Skirka. Shocking Electric Bills, WPXI TV, Gordon Lesh. Testing the Dog Tracker, KDKA TV, David Highfield, Ian Smith, Michael Charlie.
All right, and the Emmy Award goes to Roof Inspections, Fox 29.
It's late May, and this South Jersey neighborhood is alive with the sound of work. They're laying down new roofs, hauling shingles, slapping them in place, and with a quick burst of the gun, nailing them down. They work for Vanguard Construction of South Jersey. Judging from the number of signs posted on lawns in this Mount Laurel neighborhood, Vanguard's been very busy. In fact, it was the signs that caught our eye. They offer free hurricane damage inspections and list a number to call. More on
All right, and they are not able to be here tonight to accept this award, but I'm sure they are absolutely thrilled to win, so we're going to make sure that those awards get to them. We're going to move on. Our next Emmy category honors this year's Outstanding Program or Special, focusing on education or schools. And these are the nominees. The 2013 Freddie Awards, WFMZ-TV. The Chiaroscuro Jazz Conservancy, VIA Studios Global. Classroom Close-Up, Show 8, 2013-2014, NJEA. Getting School, WQED Multimedia. And the Emmy Award goes to Classroom Close-Up, Show 8, 2013-2014, NJEA. Congratulations.
I thought it'd be a perfect challenge for both myself and my students. They can't wait for Mondays. They say Monday is always a good day because it's vote day.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Ay, you sound good this morning. Our most challenging students on the autistic spectrum and other more severe disabilities, I think they really hold the answer to what we're looking for.
We play an important role in the school because we're like part-time police officer, part-time.
Here, come on. Here. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you. It is truly an honor, but I want to thank the people that are standing beside me because they are our producers and our directors and our camera people. Wanda, who is behind stage, Steve, Rich, Kathy, Adam, Kevin, Dana, Ed, and Nello for giving us the opportunity to finally spotlight and highlight our 200,000 public school employees in the New Jersey Education Association who work directly with our students every single day. Thank you. Ed. No, thank you.
We have another one of this evening's Student Television Awards honoring the best work done on campuses across the region. The next category is Outstanding College University Student Production, focusing on arts and entertainment or cultural affairs. And here are the nominees. Astara, Kutztown University. Pittsburgh, Kretsch, Duquesne University. St. Peter's Village, Kutztown University. The Cliptown Youth Program, Building a Community Through Engagement, Temple University. And the Emmy Award goes to St. Peter's Village, Kutztown University.
Rich heritage, irresistible cuisine, and beautiful scenery are just 3 of the many reasons to visit St. Peter's Village. Located just off of Route 23 in Chester County, St. Peter's Village is one of the area's best kept secrets for day trips and weekend retreats. St. Peter's Village was initially established as a mining town and quarry site. In 2003, it was added to the National Register of Historic Places. The village's authentic Victorian architecture exudes.
I cannot tell you how thrilled I am to see the achievement that these young people have achieved. with all their hard work and dedication on this project. Thank you so much.
It seems fitting that on this night we would win this award because this time last year was a night when we were actually shooting this video. And on the drive back, when we were exhausted and tired from another day, if you would have told us we'd be up on this stage accepting an award, I think we would have said you were crazy. But a lot of people thought we were crazy for working so hard on this video. But I think what this award represents and what this event represents is that being crazy about quality and excellence will always be worth it. Thank you to all the professionals here who are truly role models for all of us.
Our next Emmy celebrates powerful stories with a personal touch. The category is Outstanding Human Interest News Feature, and these are the nominees. Love Front Porch, WTAE TV. The Power of Forgiveness, Fox 29. Whale of a Story, WTAE TV. Window Washing Heroes, KDKA TV. Wounded Warrior Patrol, WHTM, ABC 27. And I'm happy to tell you we have another tie. Our first winner is Love Front Porch, WTAE TV.
If you don't believe one person can change the world, here comes 1, 2, 3. Then you've never met Vanessa German. Let's cut you a big heart. And you've never been to her world. Welcome to Art House. Do you want another piece of paper? It's a magical place where imagination.
I like how you're painting and dancing
thanks,
at the
Wendy
same
Bell
time. and WTAE for letting me tell great stories. Thanks.
And our second winner in the Outstanding Human Interest News Feature is The Power of Forgiveness, Fox 29.
At the Jazz You Up Barbershop.
Mustache up under.
16th and Tasker. The heart of South Philadelphia. But nobody saw this coming.
When he first walked in, I thought he was a customer.
I had a lot of hatred.
Now, they couldn't be here tonight, but again, we will pass along their award to them, and we send our congratulations. Next, we have the 2014 Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for Outstanding Team News Coverage. The news people recognized in this category have been willing to make an uncommon commitment of staff and resources in order to cover the big stories as they are breaking. And here are the nominees. Brashear High School shooting, WPXI TV. July weather, 1-2 punch, KDKA TV. Mid-state disaster, tanker explosion, WHTM, ABC 27. And the Emmy Award for team coverage goes to July weather, 1-2 punch, KDKA TV.
Across the region appear to be rivers or lakes. Boats were called to some areas to rescue people who were trapped in their homes and in their cars. And the worst may not be over as we watch the skies for more severe storms that are headed this way right now. We do have team coverage this afternoon as we keep watch as to just what is ahead. Good afternoon. I'm Stacy Smith.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. We are awaiting an update from the City County Emergency Management Office.
All right, so I brought my assistant news director up here, Brenda Pavilion, because I don't think I was even there that day. But it is a team sport that we play, and so Brenda was a big part of this, and she was in the newsroom to help produce the news that we did that day. So
This is one of those days where you get to work and it starts to rain and it keeps raining and stuff starts to flood, and all of a sudden you know you're not going home until 10, 11 o'clock at night. And that was the day we had that day. We had flooding in the morning and tornadoes in the afternoon, and
it really makes you proud of your staff to see them all come together and, you know, for the good of the station and the viewers to put together the kind of breaking news coverage that spans a whole day. So we're really proud of everybody for that.
Thanks.
And just a reminder that the presentation of our chapter's first Silver Circle Awards is going to be coming up shortly. But right now, we want to introduce you to the 2014 nominees for Outstanding Promotion for News Programming, or PSA, produced as a single spot. But before we get to that, we're going to go to our next category, which is going to focus on the singular and significant contributions made by editors in programming. These are the talented professionals that take the vital work done by the whole production team, and really what they do is they shape it into compelling television. And here are the 2014 nominees for Outstanding Craft Achievement by an Editor in Programming. Temple Athletic Series 2020 Visual Media. In the Room, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Justin Kraft, Comcast Sportsnet. Kyle Laguerre, Eagles Television Network. And the Emmy goes to Justin Kraft, Comcast Sportsnet.
Sometimes you get so wrapped up in life, and you're busy and you're working and kids have their activities, and you just don't take the time to appreciate life.
It's going to be a cold, snowy day, but it's going to be a great day.
Thank you so much.
That
First, I'd like to thank my wife, Morgan. She's the one who told me to keep it short. So here it is. Last month, I had lunch at a Chinese restaurant. This was my fortune. You will receive some high prize or award. So thank you very much to China King in Haddonfield, New Jersey for having great lunch specials. But seriously, this is an individual award where you don't win something like this without a lot of help. So thank you very much to all the talented men and women at Comcast Sportsnet, especially Tom Kretschmer, a photojournalist who keeps my fire burning. Thank you.
Wouldn't we all like to get fortune cookies like that? All right, now we're going to head off to introduce you to the 2014 nominees for Outstanding Promotion for News Programming, or PSA, produced as a single spot. 80 Years of Discovery, Thorn Media. Heart Walk 2013, Fire Rock Productions. Meet Shane, Fox 29. 6 Hours, Big Monster Entertainment, LLC. And the Emmy Award goes to 80 Years of Discovery, Thorn Media.
Ideas are everywhere.
No other phase of modern progress contrives to maintain such a brimming measure of romance and beauty, coupled with utility.
Airborne for just a moment, and we were really up in the air. They are the pillars upon which rest our loftiest of ambitions.
The first artificial Earth satellite
The steps we climb toward higher places.
One small step. I have a dream that one day.
They are the heart of all progress. Sometimes they lift us up.
This is truly an honor for all of us, and I'd like to just thank a few folks. First, the very talented marketing team at the Franklin Institute. I'd like to thank my wife, Charisse, because I've always wanted to say that up on stage. But finally, I would just need to shout out an incredible thanks for the creative genius of Nick and Steve and Larry Thorne at Thorne Media. Thank you to you guys. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please remember that this is such an important night for many people, and we do need a quiet ballroom while we're announcing the awards, please. And thank you. And now from NBC 10, our next Emmy Night presenter, Jacqueline London.
Hello, good evening. It is wonderful to be here with you this evening. And just to let you know, there are so many golden statues just behind this stage. Many of you have a lot to look forward to tonight. We do want to begin with one of the evening's signature awards this evening. A great news department not only serves its audience well, but it also helps a television station define itself as a valuable community asset. Right now, we have the Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for Overall News Excellence, and these 4 superlative news organizations are the 2014 nominees. WTAE-TV, Pittsburgh's Action News Score, Justin Antonetti, News Director. CBS 3 Eyewitness News, Susan Schiller, VP of News. Channel 11, WPXI, Mike Oliveira, News Director. KDKA TV News, Ann Linnenberger, News Director. And the Emmy Award goes to, love the drum roll, CBS 3 Eyewitness News, Susan Schiller, VP of News.
For demolition work that permit officials say was issued in February.
Here is the latest. We have just learned that firefighters have pulled the body of a 4th victim from the rubble within this past hour. A 35-year-old woman is among the victims. 13 others survived this building collapse today, escaping with non-life-threatening injuries. There is a massive search and rescue operation that is expected to last well into tomorrow afternoon. Eyewitness News covering every angle of this still breaking story tonight. We'll begin our Team 3 coverage with Todd Quinones live at the scene with where this investigation stands.
Susan Schiller is not here. Congratulations. And of course, the Mid-Atlantic Emmys will accept this on her behalf. Right now, it is time to recognize our chapter's outstanding sports program presented as a one-time special. And you can look at the big screens to check out Emmy's 2014 championship contenders.
Going for gold, NBC 10, Matthew Majorana, Danielle Soika, Colin McCauley, Lee Ingram Polakines, Michael Hurst, Matthew Pantalino, Jillian Mealy. Inside Pirates Baseball, Playoffs Run 2013, Root Sports, Douglas Johnson, Jack Becker, Michael Welsh. Made in Marion, Preview Special, Comcast Sportsnet, Sean Kane, Justin Kraft, Neil Hartman. Stories from the Stands, WQED Multimedia, Tanya Caruso, Frank Caliero. Temple Basketball, Above the Rim, Temple Tours Europe, 2020 Visual Media, Robert Sizowitz, Patrick Rosenbaum.
And the Emmy Award goes to, I know we're supposed to be unbiased in news. I can't. Going for gold, NBC Philadelphia. Matt Morano, Danielle Soika, Colin McCulley, Lee Polinkness, Mike Hurst, Matthew Vandolino, Jillian Mealy. Congratulations to them all. Well deserved.
6 days away from the opening ceremony for the 22nd Olympic Winter Games. And amazingly, this is the first Winter Olympics to be held in Russia.
And there will be a record 98 events this year, 12 more than the Vancouver Games 4 years ago. We have hometown athletes competing in several sports, and over the next hour, we'll introduce you to the athletes.
Colin McCauley couldn't be here tonight, but a lot of the credit for the show goes to him. It's definitely his brainchild, and he comes up with the amazing ideas, and we really just help him make his vision happen. On a personal note, I was lucky enough to be up here about 10 years ago, and my parents were in the audience that night, and I totally forgot to mention them. And they're not here tonight, but I definitely wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for them. So please somebody tell them that I said thank you to them, especially to my stepdad, who's no longer with us, but I would definitely not be here without him. So this is for you, Sam Schroeder.
Thank you, everyone. The determined news people who are recognized in our next category expose dirty deals, shut down shady scams, and confront rip-off artists. Tonight, our chapter honors their relentless efforts with the 2014 Emmy Award for Outstanding Investigative Report, presented as a single story or series. Here are the nominees. Gun Bash, Gun Buyback, WTAE TV. City Workers Caught on Tape, Fox 29. Homeless sex offenders hiding in plain sight, CBS 3. KDKA investigation, state lawmaker or online bully, KDKA TV. PA state representative, ghost employee, Fox 29. Waste Watch, WHP, CBS 21. And the Emmy Award goes to PA State Representative, Ghost Employee, Fox 29, Mark LaValla, Jeff Cole, Gary Skirka.
Scandals that have fueled public outrage over pay hikes and corruption. Fox 29 investigates, finds a ghost employee on the payroll of a Philadelphia state representative tonight. Stunning undercover video and the state rep's startling reaction. Representative, come on now, wait.
I believe they are not here to accept this award. Anyone accepting on their behalf? No? Well, congratulations. The Mid-Atlantic Emmys is proud to accept this on their behalf. Up next, we celebrate the skilled journalists who can find the human element in every single story. Here are tonight's nominees for individual craft achievement as an on-camera talent, reporting features, and human interest stories. Kendra Nichols, WHTM ABC 27. Michael Bartley, WQED Multimedia. Shannon Perrine, WTAE TV. Wendy Bell, WTAE TV. And the Emmy Award goes to Wendy Bell, WTAE TV.
From the top of his toes to the tip of his nose, Alexander Moses, or Zan, as his big brothers call him, is what every little boy ought to be.
Do you want to be on TV?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
He's silly and smart.
Who's ever watching it gonna think it's good TV?
With superhero dreams far taller than the walls of Children's Hospital.
We went fishing and eventually...
Wendy could not be here tonight, but as you hopefully noted by that piece, she's an amazingly talented, hardworking journalist, and so I accept on her behalf.
Television, as you know, is unique in its ability to share the richest elements of our culture with our audience, and the beautifully crafted programs in our next category prove that point on a consistent basis. Right now, we honor our chapter's outstanding arts program or special. Here are those nominees. Friday Arts, Wagner, Spirituals, and Distilling, WHYY Incorporated. Music Theater Spotlight 2013, Penn State Public Media. On Canvas, Carolina Chocolate Drops, WHYY Incorporated. Portraits for the Home Front, the story of Elizabeth Black. WQED Multimedia. State of the Arts, number 3107, PCK Media. And the Emmy Award goes to
Portraits for the home front, the story of Elizabeth Black, WQED Multimedia, David Solomon, Paul Ruggieri, Paula Zetter.
The crown jewel, I would say, are these sketches.
And her signature, is it on all of them?
Oh, yes, and the dates.
Copies of 100 portraits remain in the collection. At some point during the war, Elizabeth decided to keep a record of her own work. She kept these photographs of the sketches before the original sketches were mailed to families in the United States.
We've had a number of artifacts from women who served, but never...
Well, thank you very much. Elizabeth Black spent World War II traveling through Europe, sketching soldiers, thousands, and sending the portraits home to worried families in the United States. So we picked this up in her honor. My co-worker on the project, Paul Ruggieri, could not be here, but Paula Zetter, winning her first Emmy, is right here.
Oh, thank you. This is really quite an honor. It was a wonderful project to work on. David's amazing, and I'm really thrilled. Thank you.
Right now, we return to the Student Television Awards with a category honoring this year's outstanding college university student production presented as long-form nonfiction. Here are the nominees. In the Game, episode 204, Penn State University. Untitled, University of Delaware. And the award goes to... In the Game, episode 204, Penn State University, Sophia Perry, Matthew Troubled.
Has made his mark in his first season with the team. But in the background of an 8-4 season capped with a number of accolades, there are unsung heroes behind the scenes. A run-on program.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato, walk on, run on. Of all the adjustments, Bill.
So honored to accept this on behalf of everyone who works on In the Game. So many people work so hard. So if you see a Penn State applicant on your desk, hire them. I guarantee it'll be a good choice. Thank you.
Next, we have this year's Emmy Award for Outstanding Lifestyle Program or Special. This year, the programs honored in this category explore our personal connections to family and food. Gotta love that. These are the nominees. Memories from the Table, WQED Multimedia. And Sendell Style, No Bones About It, WQED Multimedia. And the Emmy Award goes to Memories from the Table, WQED Multimedia.
Food. It's so much more than something we eat.
This is where the memory comes in.
And there's hardly a place in the world that doesn't have a tradition around meals.
Whenever it was like the holiday season, we went to go visit Grandma. You knew that you were going to have that spaghetti, the meatballs, the Sunday gravy.
An identity celebrated in many ways.
In the old day, we did all by hands. Cutting the meat and the stuff all by hands.
Hi, Miss Dot. You want cabbage and greens?
My grandma, she'd always say, you know when it's done, it feels like the little baby's bottom.
Becoming the traditions we cultivate.
Oh, yeah. I could watch that over and over again. My name is Chris Fenimore, and the person who actually made this program is Perina Morelli. And what her great talent is to get people, like the wonderful people in and around Pittsburgh, to share so generously the stories of their lives, and so much of which revolves around food. So thank you to all those families who have been gracious to share that with us so that we could share it with everybody else in the community. And I, of course, would be remiss not to thank my wife, because everybody else has, who has been my inspiration in all of the cooking shows that I've done for the last too many years on WQED. Thank you so much.
amazing to see what happens when a television station or a cable channel devotes its airtime and resources in support of a cause that truly touches the viewers. This year's nominees for Outstanding Community Service did just that with significant results. Here they are. Chronicle Living Like Lou, WTAE-TV. Gun Violence Victims and Voices for Change, WQED Multimedia. Our Town Community Service, Penn State Public Media. Portrayal and Perception, the African American Men and Boys Project, WQED Multimedia. Transforming Health, WITF TV. And the Emmy Award goes to Gun Violence Victims and Voices for Change, WQED Multimedia, Daryl Ford Williams, VP of Content.
It's not like working in downtown Detroit or downtown Baltimore.
The Pittsburgh region isn't the worst, but we too have too much gun violence. A trauma surgeon wishes criminals could see the pain bullets inflict.
They never see all the things that go on here, the struggles to recover, the things that the family goes through.
We take you inside a trauma center and inside the medical examiner's office, where bodies tell the story of the guns used.
Thank you, thank you. I'm Daryl Ford Williams, and on behalf of my entire team at WQED that had a hand in this work, thank you so much. It's a difficult thing to accept an award for something like coverage of gun violence, but my hope is that through the work that we have done and the stories that we've told, we're making a human face more the story than the statistic. So thank you very much. Thank you also to the Pittsburgh Foundation that supports our work in this area.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from KDKA, our next Emmy presenter, Sarah Arbogast.
Thank you all so much. It's so great to be here in a room with so many talented people. So let's get started celebrating the nominees in this next category. And it's a category that recognizes the familiar faces and talented journalists who bring the news into our homes day and night. These are the nominees for News Anchor. Wendy Bell, WTAE-TV. Alicia Richards, WHTM ABC 27. Dennis Owens, WHTM ABC 27. Kimberly Gill, KDKA TV. And Lisa Sylvester, WPXI TV. And the Emmy goes to Wendy Bell, WTAE TV.
We found one man with a different motto: remove, reclaim, rebirth. And he does it all with these.
As we were listening to Matt Belanger outside Allegheny General Hospital, I was watching some of the video, some of the footage that we have shot in the last half hour or so of this scene. So if you're just joining us, you're kind of getting a kind of a slideshow of where we've been and where we're going right now. And there was a looked like a Pittsburgh police officer hunched over, looking down Crane Avenue and Lowen Hill Street for any shell casings. And obviously the importance of those forensics.
She's the best anchor in the Mid-Atlantic. She's the best anchor in the country. Wendy Bell.
When a great story ends, the people and places featured in that story are long remembered by our viewers. And that's the case, especially in our next category. Please watch the big screens to see what's nominated for Human Interest Program Feature or Segment.
Emily's Story, Little Person, Big Life. Nemours Center for Children's Health Media, kidshealth.org. Neil Eisenberg, Jennifer Heckler, Tarquin Cardona. Jason Avant, Faith and Football, Eagles Television Network, Chris Barletto, Kyle Laguerre. Jason Gartzkowitz stays on the field, Comcast Sportsnet. Lauren DeLong, John Borick. Those Dog Days, Comcast Sportsnet. Brad Now. Tony Heath, A Heart of Gold, United Parcel Service. April Nelson, Michael Reff, Will Payne.
We actually have 2 winners in this category. First, Tony Heath, A Heart of Gold, United Parcel Service.
I choose to work in Chester, Pennsylvania, which is an hour from my home, because it is an area that has a great need for
The second
education.
winner.
The poverty rate is high.
Those Dog Days, Comcast Sportsnet.
We only have 2 tickets. I mean, do we need a third for him? Like, no, it's all good.
Well, Mimi is 10 years old. She's a Chihuahua.
So while Mimi and others scurry to their seats and Koufax settles in along third base, this pastime takes on a whole new meaning.
Go River Sharks. Whoop, whoop.
Campbell's Field during a warm summer night was the picture-perfect place for these cool canines to unleash their bleacher bum persona, even giving the men in blue the same business as their mailman.
Are they barking at you?
I hope not.
All right, so Brad Now, as you know, after 3 previous Emmys, is still not here. So I'll accept this on his behalf. I usually work with him on conjunction with stories and help with the script. And on this particular script, I just looked at it. I said, I'm just going to read this as cheesy as you wrote it. And here you go. He wins an Emmy. So thank you.
Well, they not only make their deadlines, they deliver a superb finished product in the process. Our next category recognizes the talented editors who work in news. Here are this year's nominees. Michael Hurst, NBC 10. Michelle Green, Fox 29. James Ring, Fox 29. And Jonathan Erickson, WHTM, ABC 27. And the Emmy goes to James Ring, Fox 29.
Email, instant messaging, Facebook and Twitter. Just some of the ways cyberstalkers can harass someone. Common characteristics, false accusations, rumors,
Ladies
or
and gentlemen,
threats
this is my first Emmy. I want to thank the management at Fox 29, all the talented producers and reporters who give these stories to me, put them in my hands, and pretty much let me do whatever I wish. I appreciate it. It's a wonderful work environment. Thank you.
On and off the ice, or the field, or the court, the nominees in this next category fascinate sports fans with their excellent coverage. Here are the contenders for Sports Program Series. In the Room, Pittsburgh Penguins. Inside the Season, Eagles Television Network. Inside Villanova Basketball with Jay Wright, Wipeout Productions. Penn State Football, The Next Chapter, Penn State Public Media. And Temple Football Inside the Owl's Nest 2020 Visual Media. And the Emmy goes to In the Room, Pittsburgh Penguins.
A single NHL season, we've taken full advantage of, can span the course of all 4 seasons. And in hockey, just as in nature, there are many storms to weather. This Christmas presented Pittsburgh with a juggling act, a lineup in constant flux due to injury. It also brought forward Zach Sill his best gift yet, life in the NHL.
Zach Sill is a heart and soul guy who's fought his way up, free agent, coming out of junior as an overage.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much. There are too many people to thank. The only problem that I have with the Emmys is that we could only list 7 people on this award because we probably had about 20 that contributed. John Audie, Mark Coddington, Patty Driscoll did so much, along with so many others. I'd like to thank Dave Solomon and other people who have encouraged us to submit this. And on a personal note, I sort of cut my teeth in this industry across the river working for the great Steve Sable and all the great people at NFL Films. And I'd like to thank them for getting me here as well. All the Penguins management, staff, the players. They allow us to do so much and take fans to places that they're not normally allowed. On behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank our wives and girlfriends who put up with our crazy hours and deal with our schedule. So thank you so much. This is a great honor.
Well, it's time now to recognize our sports broadcasters of the future. These are the nominees for college, university, student productions that cover sports. Healing Newtown, Penn State University. Significant changes among Temple University's athletic program, Temple University TUTV. The importance of football player safety in a rare sit-down interview with coaching legend John Chaney, Temple University TUTV. And the Student Production Award goes to Healing Newtown, Penn State University.
So honored to accept this on behalf of Patrick Wu. He is a great guy, and just want to say thank you so much.
In our next category, the Emmy judges decided there was only one nominee and therefore one winner. The 2014 Emmy Award for Musical Composition or Arrangement goes to Philadelphia, The Great Experiment, Breakthrough 1978 to 1994, Patrick Decament, composer and sound director.
As American cities collapse in the turmoil of the 1970s, Philadelphians hope against hope. Amidst the chaos, leaders build grand projects and promise renewal.
All of us working together.
But on the streets, an undertow of violence, fear, and division.
Thank you so much. Well, it's not much of a surprise where you're the only nominee, so I kind of had time to think about a speech. I'm a composer, I'm a musician. I'm very grateful for a project like this that is about writing music for 400 years of history of this community, which is what, Mid-Atlantic, Philadelphia, but every other state. So this is fantastic. This is like a dream job for me to be covering 400 years. This episode was really very significant for me. We covered Move and what happened in Philadelphia with wiping out a whole neighborhood, political stuff, and years where I was already a teenager around, so I could really relate to the music too. I want to thank my whole crew, of course, like we all do, but really, this is a team effort. So I wouldn't be here if Sam Katz was not a music lover, because most of you probably use stock music. You use stock music, right? This is no good. I have news for you. This is no good. If you're really really serious about your production, yeah, as a composer, I can make your piece better. No, I'm not selling myself today, but I'm selling every musician out there. That's right. That's right. You know what? We totally lost out. Apple got the piece of the money. Yeah, my musician friends there, they know about this. And you know, when I come out of this, I want you to play something really funky and hit them hard, even louder than you're supposed to. Just hit it hard. Yeah. Right now, you all have copies. We all copy each other. Hey, here's my MP3s and stuff. And guess what? There's no more living for musicians, except for you guys. You're the networks. You can decide to have music for your productions. The difference that it will make is that they're on my side. Yeah. Well, we need to wake up too, right? You had your dinner and it's digestion time. It's hard to stay awake. But anyway, Sam Katz, Andrew Ferret, Paul,